everyone, my name is Miss Kendall and welcome back to Crafting with Kendall. For today's craft, since summertime is coming up and it's going to get a little warm outside, we are going to make our own watermelon fan. So it can keep you nice and cool when things get really hot and muggy outside. So of course I am doing a watermelon today, but you can do any kind of fruit you like that's in the shape of this, like an orange slice or even a lemon slice. But today I'm doing watermelon because it's my favorite. So to make your own little watermelon fan, you're going to need a paper plate. You can use any size of paper plate. I'm just using a large one. You're also going to need some newspaper. You're going to need a popsicle stick. You can use any size you'd like. Some tape of any kind. And then a stapler. You're also going to need something to color and make your fruit with. Today I'm using paint, but you can always use markers or color pencils or even crayons. So, first thing that you'll need to do is get an adult, just in case if things get messy, then they're there to help you. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is lay down our newspaper. Since I'm using paint, I'm going to use the newspaper to protect the table. And I'm going to paint the outside of the paper plate. So if you're using paint or color pencils, make sure you do your design on the outside of the plate or the underside of it. So the first thing that we are going to do is create the inner portion of the watermelon, or the really colorful reddish pink part. So to do that, I'm going to take a little container for my paint. I'm going to do some red and some pink. And I'm going to mix those together with my paintbrush. And I'm going to paint the middle portion of the paper plate. So if you look at my paper plate, there's a perfect circle in the middle, and we're going to paint just that circle with the red color. Let's do that right now. And then this is going to be the inside portion of that watermelon. And you don't have to paint it perfectly. It's okay if it goes outside the line a little bit. It'll make it look kind of artsy and creative if you do that. Okay. Once as you do that, I kind of went a little bit on the outside of the circle, and that is perfectly fine. So once as you do that, you are going to paint the outer rim with green paint. So the outer rim is right along here, but you're going to want to leave some of this white. So after you paint the rim, it should look something like this. So we have the inner portion is that pink color. The outer portion is that really nice green color. So this is the rind, or the outside of the watermelon. Then we have the inside of the watermelon. But of course, we're missing the seeds. So to make the seeds, you can use a paintbrush for this, or if you want it to look like artsy little black watermelon seeds, you can take your black paint, put a little bit in a bowl, and you can take a fork. So this is going to create like little tiny dots. So you want to get the black paint on the end of your fork and just start dotting it all over your red portion of your watermelon. And then this makes it kind of look like little tiny baby seeds on the inside of the watermelon. So you can use a fork, you can even use your fingertips if you want to finger paint your seeds on. You can pretty much do anything to get your watermelon seeds. So if you use a fork, it'll kind of look like this, very tiny seeds. But if you just use a paintbrush, that is fine too. And that'll look something like this. So now that we have our watermelon all ready to go, it's time to put together the actual fan part. So for that, we are going to first fold in our watermelon. So you want to lay your watermelon creation down so you see the white part facing up. And we're just going to fold it in half. And then we're going to gently press down the crease. And that's how we get to kind of like a half slice of watermelon. We're going to open it back up, and you're going to take your popsicle stick, and you're going to lay it so that about an inch of the popsicle stick is on the inside. And we're going to tape that down. You can also use glue for this if you don't have tape available. So let's do that. I'm going to use another piece just for safe measure. So then it looks something like that. And then we're going to fold this again, and we're going to staple the edges closed. Let's do one right there, one near the stick, another one near the stick, and another one near the edge. And there you have your watermelon fan to keep you nice and cool this summer. And of course, you can do any kind of fruit that you want, or if you don't want to do a fruit, you can do whatever kind of design you want, and it'll help you stay cool this summer. So that is all for today's craft, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!